What's going on, everybody? It's Rick from Garden with Barchuckin. Today's Worm Wednesday. This is the Vermihut Plus, and this is going to be the 47th feeding. So, before we get into today's feeding, I'm going to check underneath here. I know I put 3 of the toilet paper rolls, and I believe it was a bunch of citrus peels. So we'll see what's going on. Okay, there's some activity right there. Oh, and banana. Wow, this is actually feeling kind of warm. Oh, Patrick, my man. I actually do smell a little bit of kind of like an alcohol type smell. Okay. Good call, Patrick. I think I kind of gave him too much crazy food this time. But that's okay. I got faith in him. Oh, there's my pumpkin stem. There's a real itty bitty worm there. I'm just moving that food over on top of the lid for right now. So, let's see what, if anything, is going on. Now, I didn't put anything in here. I just placed them directly into the bin. So that's kind of cool. There's a nice little clitellum on that guy. Okay. Oh. Here's a couple of those citrus peels. And the worms are right there with it, so okay, so there we go. I do want to place the pumpkin stem back into like the feeding area and give them a little bit of bedding. I also have something neat and different to try today. We had some steamed shrimp, so after I ate them, I went ahead, peeled the shrimp, placed the shrimp into our toaster oven, dried them up, and then blended them. So this will be a good treat for the worms. I know Sandra and Peggy talk about using the shrimp skins a lot, so I figured this will be my chance to try it out. I'll give that to them. I was thinking about feeding a little bit of pumpkin, but with having some of these pieces, I don't know. Well, you know what? I still will put that pumpkin in there. And then I do have just a little bit of the blended food. So hopefully that will entice the worms. So like I said, good call, Patrick. That's the first time I've seen any bananas left, and they kind of had a little bit of that alcohol smell to them. And I think with that, I may even kind of rip into it. To open them up kind of all the way. I also just dropped my marker right in the middle here too, so probably the next feeding I'll need a new marker, but I kind of went back to feeding right there in the center. And then one thing that I did notice now with moving this tray to the top for the feeding area, when I took the lid off, it was definitely more moist. So I guess with it being closer to the lid and it keeping the moisture by the lid, it's helping to get this bedding nice and moist for the worms. So like I said, today was the 47th feeding. Not quite as good as I was hoping for. I do think with having the slow foods like the citrus peels and then also the bananas, they were just broken half. It wasn't like sliced open. I think that was a slight downfall in this past feeding, but it's good to see kind of the techniques and what causes sometimes the food not to go. So definitely it's going to be something I may even check in on this during the week. Typically I feed it on Wednesday and then I don't see it again until the following Wednesday. This tower system tends to be a set it and forget it for me. I'm definitely excited to try the ground up shrimp shells. And like I said, thanks for Sandra and Peggy for kind of talking about that in the past. Well, thanks for coming along, checking out the video. Everybody have a great day.